Meadows!
What?
Are you done charging the phone? Meadows.
Come on.
Naaral siguro ko dito na. Guys, why did you lose?
Huh?
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Specifically, their sprays. Google designed a system to the trailer and the news. So people think this will find that it's fake. But when a trailer for a movie is released, the movie is usually not finished. It's pretty common for the trailer and the movie to look different. But I must say, Google designed the trailer and the released movie is pretty inconsistent. Maybe because the movie was rushed, or the released movie isn't the final version. Or maybe the release is fake. Maybe this was an entire fake bad movie just to keep everybody like a surprise.
I'm almost glad from those. Also, what no! That's like me though.
This guy was mistaken for a delinquent. A classmate accidentally bumped into him. At first, the guy thought a simple apology would be enough. But the moment he saw the man's face, he was so scared he almost wet himself. They immediately pulled out their wallets and handed them over. Rudy was already used to this kind of thing. In the end, he could only take the wallets to the lost and found. But in reality, Rudy was actually a kind person.
He also had serious neat freak tendencies and obsessive habits. No matter where he was, he had to clean everything until it was spotless. He also had an unreliable mother. She worked all night and slept at home during the day. Every time his mom saw his eyes, she could not help saying he looked just like his father. But Ruji got really angry whenever she said that, because this face had caused him nothing but trouble. At school, no one dared to come within 3 feet of him. Even the teachers kept a respectful distance from him. Only his friend Kitamura dared to get close to him. Today was the first day of the new semester, and the classes had been rearranged. Ruji hoped this would be a chance to change how his classmates saw him, but what he never expected was Jenny was placed in the same class as them. Ruji was incredibly happy about this, because he had secretly liked Jenny for a long time. After Jenny left, Ruji suddenly needed to use the bathroom, but after only taking a few steps, he bumped into something. It turned out to be a tiny girl, but the students around them immediately started whispering. They guessed that a fierce fight was about to break out, because this girl was none other than Taiga, also known as the Pom Tom Tiger. Just as Ruji was about to apologize, Taiga punched him and sent him flying. Ruji was completely speechless, but what he never expected was Taiga was actually in the same class as him, and she was also Jenny's friend. But there was one thing that made him happy. After this incident, his image in the eyes of his classmate actually improved a little. Ruji believed he would soon be able to shake off the delinquent label. After school, Ruji forgot to take his school bag, but when he entered the classroom, he found the whole room in complete chaos. Then a locker suddenly fell over, and Taiga rolled out from inside. Ruji did not dare mess with this tiger. He just wanted to grab his bag and leave, but Taiga suddenly lost her temper. She mistakenly thought Ruji was trying to take her school bag. Then she desperately tried to snatch Ruji's bag away. Ruji was completely confused by this. Suddenly, Taiga sneezed and let go. That made Ruji fall hard onto the floor. Seeing this, Taiga stopped arguing and turned to leave. Ruji had no idea what had just happened, and he still had to help Taiga put the desks and chairs back in place. After getting home, Ruji was still a little confused. That was until he found a love letter in his bag. It was written by Taiga for his friend Kitamura. It turned out she had put the love letter in the wrong bag, and that was why she fought so hard to grab his bag. Ruji planned to return it to Taiga tomorrow exactly as it was, but then he suddenly discovered that the envelope was actually empty. Still, Ruji decided not to worry about it anymore, but in the middle of the night, he was suddenly woken up by a noise, so he went to the living room to check. Suddenly, a figure appeared behind him, and without mercy, she swung straight at him. In the darkness, Ruji thought this size looked kind of familiar. Then the other person suddenly slipped and fell. Ruji took the chance to turn on the room light, only to discover it was Taiga, just because he inherited his father's scary eye.
Did Mr. Beast and I Show Speed just switch sides?
Messi, you are officially the best football player on the planet. Yeah. Messi, Ronaldo. Isn't Messi better though? Or is he not? Ronaldo, you're the greatest football player to ever live. I'm a Messi fan. A lot.
Stop pouring butter directly on top of your popcorn. Most people do it, but guess what? It only coats the very top layer, leaving the rest dry and sad. Here's a genius hack. Grab an empty spray bottle and fill it up with that golden popcorn butter straight from the machine. Screw the cap on tight, sneak it into the theater inside your bag, and find your seat. Now every time you grab a piece, give it a quick spray. Boom, perfectly coated, buttery goodness in every single...
I ordered a dish at a night market. Out of curiosity, I asked the vendor what their secret recipe was. Oh, it's so good. What do you put in it?
60 years of damn life.
Just then, a commotion broke out nearby. I turned toward the noise and saw 3 large thugs walking over. The moment I noticed the tattoo on one of them, I froze. He was the man who killed my father. I got up and chased after him.
I'm innocent.
I wore my jersey every time I showered in the women's locker room. The female players all stared at me in shock, yet no one questioned my identity. In truth, I was completely a man. To join the WNBA, I disguised myself as a woman every day and showed amazing basketball skills on the court. Dunking was effortless for me. Soon I gained a huge number of fans. During one game, I delivered a perfect assist to my teammate. She gratefully patted my butt. At that moment, I truly understood the joy of the WNBA. To fit into the team, I followed the captain to spas and shopping malls every day. Gradually, I got used to this identity. Every morning, I spent 6-7 minutes carefully dressing up. But one day, I suddenly ran into a traffic officer. He checked my driver license. When he questioned my gender, I stayed calm and said I was transgender. The officer looked half confused and immediately allowed me to leave. I thought I would keep this disguise forever until the WNBA finals arrived. At a crucial moment, I stole the ball, facing the defense, jumped with the one-handed dunk for the strong. My wig flew off. Unaware of it, I kept celebrating the victory, but everyone stared at me in disbelief. I tried to explain to my teammates, but they turned away in disappointment. At that moment, I lost everything. I was permanently banned from the WNBA. Just when I fell into despair, my mother encouraged me to face my mistakes, so I went back to the team and told them the truth. When I learned what cooperation and responsibility meant, because of my sincere apology, they chose to forgive me and testify for me at the NBA hearing. In the end, I successfully returned to the NBA. I wore my jersey every time I showered.
There's a
The
WNBA.
female players all stared at me.
Speed had no idea putting himself inside the enormous balloon would go wrong. Here's why.
And it's actually one of the most common creatures in the world. But what is even crazier is that even though it was first discovered in 1883, it took scientists 100 more years to discover its abnormal abilities. It happened when Stefano Perino forgot about locking one of these creatures in a bottle, but when he came back, he noticed that it simply refused to die. Moreover, it managed to get younger by reversing its life cycle, and instead of getting older, it turned back into a baby.
Is
But
it
what he didn't expect
octopus?
was that this discovery would change the world forever, because it forced scientists all over the world to believe that aging itself can be reversed, meaning that we can potentially get one step closer to becoming invincible. But the problem is that this
Invincible?
creature is about to become so common that it will destroy the entire marine food chain. Because it can not only regenerate faster than a wolverine, but it can literally duplicate itself as much as it wants. However,
Jellyfish?
you shouldn't worry about it, because this animal is smaller than a fingernail, and it's even hunted by all the animals in the ocean. This creature is a mortal jellyfish. No, there's a